Today we're looking at one of the most exciting new knife releases I've handled in a while. This is the BXTR from Luft Concepts, a budget-friendly design with the soul of a high-end knife. If you've been waiting for something fresh in the under $100 space, this one just might be the next big thing. Let's quickly get some of the specs out of the way first. First, the blade can be deployed by either the back flipper here or by this large cutout on the blade. I personally find the reverse flick to be pretty enjoyable, and this knife has some seriously good action. Though I'd like to see some jimping on the flipper tab, due to its shape, your finger locks in and fires the blade without slipping. This knife came perfectly centered. The lockup is extremely solid, zero blade play, and it's pretty easy to disengage the liner lock. For the blade, we have a flat ground drop point black wash blade of D2 steel with just some very subtle branding just on the show side. No other maker's mark or steel type is listed anywhere, which keeps it looking pretty clean. We have really nice and textured natural canvas micarta handle skills with a black aluminum backspacer and a milled black wash steel pocket clip. The clip is unfortunately not reversible and not the most deep carry clip in the world. This is coming in with an overall length of 7.9 inches and a blade of 3.25 inches and a weight of 3.2 ounces. The price is right around $90 thanks to a deal with BattleBox, who brought the first big batch to market. These are produced by Fox Knives in China, and I think it's a great partnership as Fox Knives are some pretty serious quality. Overall, it's a really fast-looking knife, it feels fantastic in hand, and right away you can tell it punches way above its price point. To really understand the BXTR, you need to know a little bit about the company behind it. Luft Concepts has been around for about 4.5 years. The brand was started by two friends, Ryan and then Jake from Beer to Gear, who connected online over a shared passion for knives. They started riffing on designs, and about 8 months later, they launched their first knife, the Avant. That release was a pretty big hit, and it came at a time when the boutique knife scene was just starting to take off. One of the unique things about Luft Concepts is all their designs are inspired by German air-cooled cars. Think Porsche, Volkswagen, Audi. Even the names are tied back to that theme, often styled like acronyms. The Avant, for example, pulled inspiration from the Audi Avant wagon. The BXTR continues that tradition, named after the Porsche Boxster, which makes sense because that knife has a sleek, fast, aggressive look. So what makes the BXTR special is the thought process behind it. For years, Luft Concepts was focused on higher-end knives, titanium N390, that $350 to $400 price range we've all seen. But the market became crowded with an influx of designs, and the hype cycle of pre-orders, waiting 6 to 8 months and then repeating, got old. So instead of just staying in that lane, Luft decided to start licensing their designs and getting them out through bigger distributors. That way, more people could get their hands on them. The BXTR was one of the first designs to go this route, picked up by BattleBox, CountyCom, Blue Ridge Knives, and many more. BattleBox set the tone for the pricing, and that's why we're seeing it right now in the $90 range. In today's crazy economy, not everyone wants to spend $350 on a knife. Even on the secondary market, you're not really getting top dollar anymore unless it's something pretty rare. The BXTR is designed to get a premium design in people's hands at a price point where you can actually use it without feeling guilty. Whether it's D2 and micarta or Timascus on titanium on a future model, the design itself doesn't really change, and that's what matters the most here. You're getting a top-tier design at a sub-$100 price point. In hand, the BXTR feels fantastic. It's got that fast, sleek look, but it's still pretty practical. The ergos lock in nicely with your thumb resting perfectly on the spine jimping, and the swell, the micarta handle, gives you pretty solid grip. It's the kind of knife that looks like it belongs in a high-end category, even though it's sitting at a pretty budget-friendly price point. Honestly, it's kind of the perfect bridge between enthusiast-level design and real-world affordability. To me, this knife represents something bigger than just another release. This is Luft Concept planting a flag in the budget knife world. And for us as knife people, I think that's pretty exciting. It means more of their designs are going to be more accessible, more people are going to experience them, and hopefully it pushes the entire market to keep innovating. Not just at the 300 plus level, but at the sub $100 level too. So that's the BXTR, a Porsche-inspired design built with great materials and coming in at a price point that actually makes sense in 2025. For me, this is one of the most exciting budget knife releases in a long time. Let me know in the comments, do you think more boutique designers should be making moves like this into the budget realm? If you've picked up a BXTR, tell me what you think of it so far. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more EDC and knife content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.